This video is an intro to problem solving. We have a 5-step strategy that it starts off with. First is, of course, to read the problem. Second is to write all unknowns in terms of one variable. What we mean by that is that if we have more than one unknown, what we don't want to do is let one be x, the other one be y, and the other one be z. The more unknowns we introduce into our situation, the more equations we will need in order to solve. And if we have more than one unknown, then we need more than one equation, which means we need a system of equations in order to solve. We don't want to have to do that with these type of problems. The next step is to write an equation. Fourth step is solve, and the final step is to check, make sure you actually answer the question. All right, so let's look at the first example. We have the sum of a number and -11 is -15, find the number. So we only have one unknown here, and that's the number. We can call that x. The sum is the keyword in this case. We will always have keywords that will help us to be able to set up our equation. And notice I put asterisks. When we go back to our steps, I put asterisks beside step 2 and step 3. Normally they are the more difficult parts of the process. Most of the time, once people can get past step 3, solving is not that much of a problem. But step 2 and step 3, establishing unknowns and creating a variable to represent, or an algebraic representation to represent the unknown, and writing an equation will be your toughest challenges. In this case, it's a light example. Once again, the number is going to be x. And it says the sum of the number and -11. So that's adding x and -11. So that's why we have x plus -11 here. Is going to be equal. And it says -15. So we have x plus -11 equal to -15. So from there, we can go ahead and solve. We have -11, so we'll add 11 to both sides. And x is equal to -4. The -11, the positive 11 will cancel. -15 plus 11 is equal to -4. Here we have twice the sum of a number, and 6 is 2 more than 3 times the number. Find the number. So once again, all we have is one unknown, which is the number. And we don't want it twice the number, we want it twice the sum of a number and 6. So the sum of a number and 6 is x plus 6. We just finished talking about in the last one how sum is equal to addition. So the sum of a number and 6 is x plus 6. Then we multiply that times 2. So we use parentheses to multiply 2 times the sum of x plus 6. Is going to be equals 2 more than. More than is addition. So 2 more than 3 times the number. So 3 times the number is 3x. And 2 more than that will be plus 2. So we have 2 times the quantity of x plus 6 equal to 3x plus 2. Now we can go ahead and solve. We distribute the 2. So that's 2x plus 12 equal to 3x plus 2. We can subtract 2x from both sides. 2x will cancel on the left, leaving with just 12. 3x minus 2x is 1x. So 12 equal to x plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. 10 is equal to x. Next one, the carpenter cuts a 6-foot board in 2 pieces. One piece must be 3 times as long as the other. Find the length of each piece. So we have 2 unknowns. We need an algebraic representation for each unknown. We will let one be x and then write the other one in terms of x. Remember, what we do not want to do is call one x and the other one y, or use a and b. Basically, you don't want to use 2 different variables. You want to use one variable, write the other one in terms of that variable. By the description, it says that one piece must be 3 times as long as the other. So we let one be x, and then we let a longer piece be 3x. Now the board is 6 feet long. So if we look at the diagram that I drew here, if we know that the 6-foot long board will be cut into 2 pieces, one piece will be x and the other one will be 3x. If I were to add 3x and x together, that would give me 6 feet. So that's how I will set up my equation. X plus 3x is equal to 6. Combine your like terms, that will be 4x equal to 6. Divide by 4, x is equal to 1.5. So you have to check to make sure you're actually answering the question. And they want to find the length of each piece. So x is equal to 1.5. That's a short piece. The long piece is 3 times 1.5, which is 4.5. And of course, both pieces should add up to 6. All right, we'll do one more. In a recent Olympics, the U.S. won the greatest number of overall medals, followed by China. The US won 16 more medals than China, and together they brought home a total of 192 medals. How many medals did each country win? Once again, we can let one be X and the other one be written in terms of X. So we can let China number of medals be equal to X. The US medals will be equal to X plus 16 because the US won 16 more than China. So it's X and X plus 16. Now it says totally, or in other words, together. When you add them together, it should add up to give you 192. So that's how we would set up our equation. X plus 16 equal to 192. Remember, X is China, X plus 16 is US. Make sure you don't leave out an X or leave out any piece of the representation of each one of your unknowns. Combine your like terms, X plus X is 2X. 2X plus 16 equal to 192. Subtract 16, 2X is equal to 176. Divide by 2, X is equal to 88. So make sure you finish off the problem. China's number of medals is 88. 88 plus 16 is 104, which would be the number of medals that the US won. And then don't forget, they should both add up to give you 192. That's how much they total up to be. Let me know if you have any questions.